Jar of Hope likes to have and needs to have, because time is of the essence. So what we've decided to do is have some fundraising events at least once a month. So we have your rudimentary ground roots fundraising events in local areas. But to show people my desperation, to show the community who does not or have not heard of this disease for 184 years, and me included, prior to my son being sick, I had never heard of this disease. But now I'm desperate. So I've run 3 marathons in 13 months. I've just run a 50-mile race in Disney. I plan on in September to run 7 marathons in 7 days in the Arizona desert. And then shortly after that, I plan on fighting in a mixed martial arts event to show that I am, and this community, the Duchenne community, I am not alone, that we're desperate. But there's just something that's pushing me to do what I can possibly do to show the desperation of this community. We need the fitness environment to engage in this muscle wasting disease. And then after that, I come back from the MMA fight. I'm running again in the New York City Marathon, and that will be my 3rd in a row. But I will not be alone. We have, for the last 2 years, we've had 10 people run with us. This year, we're hoping for 15 spots, because the desire, the inspiration that people see for my desperation is growing. And that's a wonderful thing. It really is a beautiful thing to see people are learning of this disease and they want to help, which is beautiful. And we're giving those tools to help us. The colors chose me. I didn't choose the colors. Lime green happens to be the color of Duchenne muscular dystrophy. Unfortunately, my son will never be able to play a sport. The thought of him, or the possibility of him fracturing a bone, and it will never heal properly, will put him in a wheelchair a lot faster. So through Jar of Hope, since my son was born, I couldn't wait for him to play sports. I needed him, or wanted him, to be involved somehow in some sort of a sporting team. So we came up with Team Jamesy, and this became his uniform. And I wear it proudly everywhere I go and whatever I do. For him, in hopes that one day he can be a part of a team and I don't have to worry about him getting hurt. So the James on my chest is for him. And the team, the marathon teams, we wear this at every run that we do. And it's now expanded upon the New York City marathons. And we've all engaged in Spartan races. And last year, I was happy to say on the day of his diagnosis, we completed our first trifecta, which is if you run X amount of miles and events for Spartan, they give you a trifecta. And it was a huge accomplishment and a huge moment for us, because September 13th was to date the worst day of my life, and we're doing everything to spin it and make it a positive for him.